Hey, I'm Alex with Marc's Mobility, and in this video we're going to show you a Permobil M5. Now this Permobil M5 is a 2020 model, but this unit does only have 11 miles of total drive distance on this, and this is going to have 5 electrical seat functions. So it's going to have a 14-inch seat lift, electric tilt, electric recline, electric legs, and then forward tilt, which is called anterior tilt, which I'll show you all of that here shortly. And if you do stay tuned to the end of the video, I'm going to go ahead and drive this outside and do a driving demonstration. So I'll show you that with the seat elevated and obviously what the overall top end speed is going to be. But the Permobil M5s do typically go faster than the M3. This is a bigger version than the M3, but it still is the mid-wheel drive design. So mid-wheel drive designs are going to have some of the smaller turning radiuses on the market. And I'm going to jump right in here and just go ahead and show you the seat lift. I'm going to use the ICS box, which is this box right here behind the joystick. If you push the button all the way to the left, the seat will begin to raise 14 inches relatively fast as well on the elevation speed. I will want to mention as well on the ICS box, if your buttons do become yellow, it means you're going to be at a reduced speed. And if the buttons turn red, it means you're at a restrictive speed. So it will not drive until those buttons are either yellow or green. So a lot of times you got to get more into an upright seated position to be able to drive the chair. But the chair does still move while it's in the seat lift position. So this is what you're going to be looking like when the seat is all the way elevated. What that is going to put you at from the ground to the top of the seat, depending on your seat cushion. I'll do the pan first, is 31 inches. This is about a 4-inch cushion, so it's about 35 inches top of the seat to the ground. But just notate, you can put different cushions on here. So whatever the height is going to be 31 inches plus the height of your cushion from that top of the seat to the ground. Now I'll go ahead and I'm going to bring the seat back down. I will mention to you on here as well, you do have 14-inch solid tires in the middle, and you have about 7.5-inch caster wheels in the front and the back. What's nice about Permobils too is you are going to have tie-down points in the front and the back. If you are using public transportation, you are going to have 4 tie-down points. And then the Permobils are going to be compatible with Easy Lock or Q-Lock as well, if that's something you use inside your vehicle. Next function I'm going to show you is going to be the electric tilt. This is called posterior tilt, which is going to be the reverse tilt. You stay in a seated position, but what this is good for is this is to help take pressure off the lower half of your body and apply that to your back. So what that's going to do is help increase circulation throughout the lower half to help alleviate some type of pressure sores that some people do have. Now, right now in this position, the buttons are red because you are in that tilted position. But I do want to show you one more thing you can do. You are also able to elevate the legs while you're in a tilted position as well to get your feet above your heart. Now these stay out with gravity or stay out with the force of your legs, so you will see those slide in here in a second. That is going to be natural and how all Permobils do work. But this is what you're going to look like if you did need to get your feet above your heart. You would be in a position like this, and just imagine the foot would be out farther like this. But this is what you would kind of look like in that tilted position with the legs elevated. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring the tilt back down. And I can simultaneously start to recline back on the back as well. So I'll do that for video purposes just to make the video a little bit shorter. So I'm going to hold the recline back and the tilt back down forward at the same time. So now that my tilt is down, now just the recline actuator is activated. I just want to kind of show you what that lay flat position would kind of look like. It is going to be close to that 180-degree lay flat type position. So not fully 180 degrees, but this is what your lay flat position would look like if you were to be in this chair, if you wanted to sleep in this chair or get back and just relax. Now I'm going to bring the back up, and I'm going to bring the legs back in at the same time. Now Permobil does have some of the best suspension out of any chairs on the market. So it is a smooth, very smooth driving power chair. This is going to be intended for somebody that does want to be inside in smaller spaces, but also go outside and have more speed. The Permobil M5 is going to have a little bit more speed than the M3, like I mentioned as well earlier, which is the smaller version of the M5. Now both armrests do flip up, so you are able to get in from either side of the chair. And there are going to be many adjustments that you can make on this chair with a built-in Allen wrench in the back of the seat. Once again, your headrest is going to be on here, and you can see all the different points of adjustment to really fine-tune this to the end user. And you can also use that right here to adjust the overall width of the arms. Last function I'm going to show you is going to be the anterior tilt. So that is going to be a forward tilted position. You will see this is going to help to what they call active reach, be able to get a little bit closer to reach something, and or to be able to help get in or out of the chair a little bit easier. It's not a massive, it's probably a 10-degree anterior tilt, but it does still have anterior tilt on the unit itself. Now let me bring this back down to a flat position. Now from here, you are also able to swing the joystick away. So the joystick can swing out to the side, and what is useful about that is it allows you to pull it closer to an object or just clear out the end of the armrest, or so you want to push off the armrest so that your joystick is not going to be in the way. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn this chair around to the front and give you some more dimensions on this chair. Now the actual seat size on this is going to be about 16 inches wide by 18 inches deep. Now this does have a 330-pound weight capacity, so what I want to mention to you as well is even if you're at the top of that weight range or you're 100 pounds, we can configure this chair to fit your size. So once again, we can change the bottom pans and cushions, and same with the back. So if this is a chair you're interested in, definitely give us a call. We can make this fit for you as long as you're under that 330-pound weight range. Also want to mention that down below there'll be a link that you can click on to learn more about this product. And if you have one of these chairs or you have questions or videos you might like to see, go ahead and leave us a comment below and we'll try to accommodate those requests. Now with the current setup on this chair, your overall width is 27 inches. Now, if you go with a wider back, you could be a little bit wider, but this is gonna be 27 inches of what you're gonna need to clear a door frame. The unit is going to come with a seat belt, and you do have foot plates here in the front, individual foot plates that can flip up so that you actually can tuck your legs in if you wanted. And you can kind of see how then you don't have much obstruction here in front of the chair to get in or out of this chair. Bring the foot plates back down. So one more thing that I want to mention on this chair is this unit does have fantastic lights. So you can see you have two great lights in the front, and you're going to have red lights in the back. You're also going to have turn signals on either side, and then if you wanted, you could also put your hazards on. But once again, the lights on this chair are not like on many other power chairs out there. These are actually very visible lights at night to light up your path. And one other thing I noticed too that I'll mention in this video, you do have a USB port underneath here as well. So if you want to charge your laptop, your cell phone, different things, you are going to be able to charge that right there underneath the arm. So now if you would, go ahead and follow me outside when I do my driving demonstration. What we have here is the Permobil M5. I mean, obviously you can see me just coming out of that building. M5's mid-wheel drive chair, but it is going to have a high-end top-end speed. So I'm going to go this way, kind of get going and kind of see what that top-end speed is going to get me to. We are going to be at, almost 7.5 miles an hour. So it is going to be a fast chair. Now, once again, it is going to have that 14-inch seat lift, which is an amazing feature to have. But once you elevate the seat, it is going to top your top-end speed out. This is looking like 3.3 miles per hour. If you hear that noise in the background, there was a truck that went by with a heavy muffler on it. That's not sound coming from this chair. So about 3.3 miles an hour on top end speed while you're elevated, but you can see it is going to be very stable, and still 3.3 miles an hour is still a little bit quicker than walking speed. So that is going to be a nice feature to have if you want to elevate, crossing streets, be more visible, any other features that you might be able to use the seat lift for. Once again, I'm 6 foot tall, about 210 pounds. I can have the seat a little bit deeper, but overall it fits me well. So if you're looking for top of the line, fast mid-wheel drive power chair with a 14-inch seat lift, go ahead and take a look at this Permobil M5.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.